Ishabon and Gonan in the house, back with another Arsenal news episode. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not following me on Instagram, there's a big possibility that you can actually have a 1v1 live with me. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we had a wonderful live session with Ananya. We really had a wonderful time with a few gooners. We had time with Anshuman as well. He joined us into the live stream. So if you want to be a part of an Instagram live, if you can't be a part of the live stream that I have on YouTube, bro, I just have one thing to say. Follow me on Instagram. The Instagram links are in the description. Follow me, man. That's all you got to do. And of course, let's just talk about something huge. Arsenal are the 8th most valuable team ranked in by Forbes. Mesut Ozil is buying a new club. What? And of course, Alan Shearer's Premier League Team of the Week. And of course, Granit Xhaka has said something about Thomas Partey. And of course, Lacazette's goal and the flick that he actually provided for the first goal. Everything is here, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, we're going to talk about an ex-footballer, David Windass, actually talking about Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. So, get ready with your seatbelts on, ladies and gentlemen. The first news that we got here, as you can see the image, Alan Shearer's Match Week 31st Team of the Week. You could see Alex Lacazette alongside Martin Dubravka, Llorente, Zuma Robertson, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Pogba, Pulisic, Dallas, Zuma, Lingard, Lacazette, and Alan Saint-Maximin being a part of that 11. And Marcelo Bielsa as the manager of that team of that week. Congratulations. Moving on, so Granit Xhaka has done something special. Actually, when he actually provided the assist for the third goal, Thomas Partey, Arsenal have actually produced or uploaded a video of open mic on the official YouTube channel. You can go, you should definitely check that out. So Granit Xhaka goes straight to Thomas Partey to show his appreciation to his assist for Arsenal's third goal against Sheffield United, before giving goal scorer Alex Lacazette a massive hug. He said, "Great pass." And also during the celebrations of the first Arsenal's tiki-taka goal right from the Wenger's textbook, Xhaka said, "F me, yes, that's football, guys, yes." And he made sure that the players stayed in the celebration huddle to give further instructions and encouragement. Granit Xhaka is, I don't know, man, he has heart of gold, and I just understand what he's actually trying to get. He's actually trying to get players to calm down and not make any more further mistakes, and that was that. So, ladies and gentlemen, the London Premier League Team of the Week for this season from 9th to 12th April 2021, according to WhoScored.com, you could see Bernd Leno, Rob Holding alongside Kurt Zuma, Callum Hudson-Odoi as a fullback, Robinson, Souček, Mount, Pulisic, Jared Bowen, Alex Lacazette, and Jesse Lingard being a part of that. So Arsenal have 3 players, Chelsea have 4, Fulham have 1, and West Ham have 3. Crazy stuff. Also, the Premier League Team of the Week, according to WhoScored.com, 9th to 12th April 2021. You can see Sam Johnston alongside Nelson Semedo, Kurt Zuma, Nat Phillips, Alioski, Phillips, Christian Pulisic, Mason Mount, Paul Labille Pogba, Jesse Lingard, and of course Alex Lacazette, of all people, from Arsenal. 8.86 for Alex Lacazette. Only 2 players have a higher rating than him, Nelson Semedo and of course Christian Pulisic. Crazy stuff for Alex Lacazette to make the Team of the Week for WhoScored.com for the London Team of the Week, and of course the Premier League Team of the Week, and of course the one, the only Alan Shearer's Team of the Week. Alex Lacazette was on fire. So, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Arsenal Dean Windass highlights trust issue with Aubameyang. Now, ex-Premier League footballer Dean Windass has boldly claimed that Mikel Arteta's striker Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has lost the trust of Mikel Arteta. Crazy stuff. So, the France-born hitman has been in and out of the team. So, this is what he said, Dean Windass, he says, "Don't get me wrong, he's a talented boy, but like Lacazette, you can't trust him. They're not going to dig in, and they're not going to pull you out if you're getting beat. I wouldn't want him in my team. Does he really want to be there? Does he think he's better than Arsenal? That's how it looks when he plays." So, well, Aubameyang has to improve his situation, and he's not helping his cause at the moment. So that's all I've got to say. I don't want to stop counting on Aubameyang anymore. He needs to play as a centre forward, and I think I would be good with what he's doing with. Let's move on. Let's not be too salty. So Mesut Ozil teams up with Hollywood star Eva Longoria and model Kate Upton in a star-studded consortium wanting to buy a 50% stake in bottom-of-the-table Mexican club Necaxa, where it looks like Mesut Ozil is a part of the star-studded group and who wants to buy a 50% stake in the club. The pair are part of a star-studded consortium. Sportico said Ozil now at Turkish club Fenerbahce, the glamorous Hollywood film and TV star Longoria, who has Mexican roots, Upton and her baseball pitcher husband Justin Verlander, and real estate investors Al Tailis and Sam Porter were involved in the group behind the share purchase. Yes, it looks like that. So in a statement, Necaxa said that the group was simply investing in the club and there would be no change of ownership. Necaxa acknowledged an agreement in principle with an investment group had been reached, though the deal has yet to be ratified by the ownership and the Mexican Football Federation. They said that we are planning to be partners with a group with an extensive experience in soccer and in the management of top clubs of an international level. This agreement will strengthen our institution and take it to the next level. Club Necaxa will continue to operate under the same administration that took over in 2014, promoting the team from the second division and consolidating its position in the first division. They won the 1999 CONCACAF Champions League, which permitted them entry to the inaugural FIFA Club World Cup competition staged in Brazil. In the group stage, they drew 1-1 with Manchester United in a match that saw David Beckham sent off. They currently sit bottom of Mexican Liga MX with just 10 points from their opening 14 games. So these are the changes that are actually happening. But moving on, so Jamie Carragher speaks out on Yves Bissouma being linked to Arsenal. Now Jamie Carragher is tipping Brighton and Hove Albion midfielder Yves Bissouma to be the subject of a bidding war this summer. I don't think otherwise at all. He says the biggest talking point or bright spark from the game was the performance of Bissouma, who was the man of the match, but not just the best player on the pitch and the best player by a mile on the pitch. He really was. You looked at him and he really does look like a top quality player. He was excellent at Old Trafford against United for Brighton, and he just looked head and shoulders above everyone on the pitch versus Everton. He's been someone a lot of teams have talked about or looked at. I don't think teams will be looking at him. I think they will be bidding for him at the end of the season. His contract has got a couple of years to go. I know Brighton fans will be watching and saying, why are you trying to sell one of our players? He's got a couple of years to go on his contract. You're at that stage where you either sign a new contract or Brighton get up top dollar for him. And I think you would get top dollar for him. That is the model. So Carragher's assessment of Bissouma would be music for Arsenal supporters, as they are definitely dying. Because we all know that he's an Arsenal fan. Everyone knows that. And of course, even Kevin Campbell wants Arsenal to go and get Yves Bissouma. That's the player that we need to actually fighting for. Moving on, so Ousmane Dembele race has blown wide open because Juventus have joined the race to sign him. Well, they have joined the race to sign Barcelona winger Ousmane Dembele. Is yet to extend a deal at Camp Nou that is due to expire in summer of 2022 and has been linked with a lot of other clubs. And talking about someone who's linked with a lot of other clubs, Harry Kane would prefer to stay in England, according to The Independent. Spurs star keen to remain in the Premier League. The Independent reports that Harry Kane, amid talk of interest from Paris Saint-Germain, would prefer to remain in England if he leaves Tottenham. And that will be music to ears for Manchester rivals United and City, who are both plotting moves for the England captain. Let me know in the comments, do you guys really want Harry Kane at Arsenal? Pretty controversial to talk about, but Ivan Toney's asking price set at £35 million. Yes, previously linked with Arsenal. According to Football League World, Brighton have set Ivan Toney's asking price at £35 million, and the in-demand striker, who has hit 29 goals this season, is attracting interest from Arsenal, West Ham and Leeds. Now let's talk about the big one. The world's most valuable soccer teams, Barcelona, edged Real Madrid to land at number 1 for the first time. Now, if we talk about soccer's top shirt sponsor deals, number 1 on the list is Real Madrid, with the Emirates as their top sponsor. Second is Manchester United with Team Viewer. Third is Barcelona with Rakuten. Fourth is Paris Saint-Germain with Accor. Fifth on that list, above Liverpool, Chelsea and Tottenham, is Arsenal with Emirates as their sponsor. Arsenal are fifth in that list. Merchandise is another juicy draw for investors. Last summer, Paris Saint-Germain and sports merchandising powerhouse Fanatics announced an e-commerce manufacturing and licensing deal that a person familiar with the agreement said could triple Paris Saint-Germain's e-commerce business to almost $40 million by 2023. Also, Real Madrid actually remain the king in global soccer, as we all know about it. So talking about the list, the overall list has Barcelona tipping Real Madrid, yes, by just 0.1 billion. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Third on the list is Bayern Munich. Fourth is Manchester United. Fifth is Liverpool. Sixth on the list is Manchester City with 4 billion. Seventh is Chelsea with 3.2 billion. And eighth is Arsenal with 2.8 billion value. 2-year changes at 23%. Revenue is $430 million. Operating income $47.3 million. And debt value is 7%. So you can see 7% of debt value. That's a sad part. We need to consistently have. But the problem is Spurs are 10th in the list, and they got value at 2.3 billion as well. 42% of 2-year change. Revenue $494 million. Operating income $134.2 million, but debt value is 39%. The transition is really hurting them. So with this, we end this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you seek daily Arsenal content, best place to be, consider subscribing. I will see you in the next one. Follow me on Instagram, lads.